Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter and I'm a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari. And today I'm bringing you a thrift haul, things that I bought at the Denver Goodwill outlet. We call it the bins, the Denver bins. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but we come up here several times a year for my husband's work, and I thrift the bins while I'm here. So we'll jump in. This stuff is from Wednesday, yesterday. And it is from the location in Inglewood, which is kind of like central, sort of like outside of downtown, but kind of in the heart of the old part of Denver too. I mean, it's Inglewood, it's a different town, but it's Denver. So let me show you the first thing that I picked up. This is not going to be a super high dollar item because the brand doesn't warrant it, but the style will sell. It is a bullhead junkyard jeans is the label. Size, I don't know right now, offhand. But it's a canvas fleece lined chore coat, chore jacket, barn coat, all those things. I've washed and dried almost everything. I also like to find an Airbnb that has everything I need so I can keep working. And I washed and dried this. It still has some distressing, which is actually kind of nice. You know, some discoloration, fading, and all of that. No major holes. I think there's like this little hole in the sleeve. I think I'm going to list this for about $50. What do you guys think on that? Let me make sure this is from the right. Yeah. I've got $40 actually that I'm going to list it for $40. It is really nice, and maybe I can get even more, but again, it's the brand that doesn't warrant a whole lot. It doesn't have the corduroy collar that is popular. It's not going to have, here's a little hole, you know, a Carhartt patch or something if somebody wants it for brand, but it is a great warm coat. So I'm going to list that for $40. I've already gone through, created a draft for everything, put it in Vendoo, which is where I cross-post and manage my inventory. Hold on, let me slow down and take a drink. It snowed here today. I will put a little video. Why are you sighing? I'm bored. I know, my love, I know. I will put a little video of this guy in the snow. He used to love the snow, and now he's just like, why are we even here? I don't pick up a lot of baby clothes, but this one looked really cute and special. I sort of recognized this brand, O'Lily, I think is how you say it. It's a 12 months terry cloth dress. Terry cloth, or more like a velour. So cute. And it's got, does it have strawberries? No, just flowers. Oh, it does have some strawberries. Got some strawberries on it. I'm gonna list that for $30 for a little baby dress. Trying to get organized. I gave up on trying to not have there be so much this above me. I was like, whatever. All right, this one I debated whether to pick up because it does have some staining and discoloration that I'll try to get out as much as I can with as easy as I can. But you see, is that grass stain? It looks bright green, like maybe paint or something. But anyhow, this bag, it's $10 is a really great seller. Oh yeah, I told myself I was going to tell you what the ASP and stuff like that was. I will need to clean out the Velcro, but these messenger bags sell great. I've only found and sold one other time, and it was also when I was here in Denver. So let me look up. I may not have put the ASP. I'm going to list that one for $35. The ASP is $31.82, so I'm just going to round up $32 with an excellent sell-through rate. So I'm going to list mine for $35, maybe $29.96 if it doesn't come cleaner. And I'll take offers. I mean, it cost me $1.97. Everything in this haul cost me $1.97. So I'm keeping in mind some things I may try to sell on Whatnot, because I am going to try to do another show. I know I don't sound all that fired up, but it's exhausting. My first one was exhausting. Okay, the next item is this Prana dress. It is a built-in shelf bra dress, racerback style. I found the style name of this, so I'll include it. It's short, floral, paisley. Prana is a good outdoorsy granola girl brand, and I don't find it in Texas all that much. But this dress, I thought I did find the name of it, maybe not. I looked up Prana bra dress, and I'm gonna list it for $23. The ASP is $19, very, very low sell-through rate. That could be a good item for Whatnot. You know, maybe sell it for $5 or try to sell it for $5 before I list it. Keeping in mind the sell-through rate right now may not be great because that is a summer dress, you know? All right, this next one, got because it's new with tags, Champion chinos. They're actually golf pants, that advanced duo dry, whatever, and spring, summer, golf pants, golf shorts do really well, and those are new with tags in a brand that people know. Again, not the largest ASP, but it'll sell. That's kind of the theme. Not the largest ASP, but it'll sell. I did find good things. I only found a few real bangers. I'm trying to think of my best one was in the next. No, it's in this one. It's in here, yes. The best one is in this video, I'm thinking. Okay, so these I'm gonna list for $20, the Champion pants. They have an ASP of $12, but a really great sell-through rate, crazy. I'm also thinking about doing a men's Whatnot if I can find enough items in my inventory. I'm just really not sure what my inventory situation will look like for men's right now. Next is a pair of soft surroundings pants. I do still pick up this brand if I can find something unique or boho or larger sizes. This is just a boho style. It's got these cheetahs on it, the cheetah print. It's called the Haya crop wide leg pant in a mocha leopard print, size medium, elastic waist, pull on, great for spring again. When I go to the bins, I don't really focus that much on season. I'm just looking for things that will sell, okay? And sometimes that'll be brand, sometimes that will be style, and sometimes it'll be materials. I don't get right up in there usually when people are like gathering around to shop because I move slower. I'm like, and I got people taking stuff out of my hands, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna move over to this bin, and then I'm trying to get in. It's just, I'm not made for it. But if it's not too crowded, I will go up there, and I did go up there once, and I'll show you what I got. I scored, and it's because I was brave enough to get up there. You want me to stop talking, don't you? I love you. I love him so much. I know I can't help it. This one is a pair of Abercrombie pants in a size, it's plus size 20, women's. Do you hate it when pockets do that after you've worn or washed them? They are the Curve Love 90 Slim Straight Ultra High Rise Curve Love, size 20, or a 35-inch waist. And they're just a straight leg, slim straight, but plain Jane jeans, just a basic jeans But you know, if you watch my videos, you know I like to pick up the plus size. And these were a great style and in great condition. And like I said, I've washed everything I can. I washed and dried these. Anything that could be dried and put in the washer, I've done. There's still some in the dryer right now. So next one, it took me a long time to figure out if this is women's or men's, and I've determined women's. But it's very oversized. I mean, it looks like I could fit it, and I'm like a 2X. But this is a medium large. But I was like, does a men's sweater fit like this? It is an oversized fit on purpose. Really cute fisherman cable knit sweater. And if you guys know of an easy way to find the men's or women's, whether it's Old Navy, Gap, Athleta, that whole family, or others, sometimes it's hard to know. I'm like, how do I know? There's no buttons to tell me. I'm looking up the style. This is just from a year ago, 2024, holiday 2024. But it did say oversized on the tag, on the style tag. So I'm like, okay, if this is oversized and this is a medium large, I would think it's a women's. I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself all over again. I am going to list it as a women's for $25. I think it'll sell quickly at that. You know, I'm sitting there figuring out what theme I want to do, or like what for my whatnot show. And I did determine that maybe having a theme would be good. So maybe I can do sweaters again, or winter or something. I don't know. This one is a new to me brand. I want you guys to know I'm always learning in this. Prairie Underground. And I'm not familiar with Evereve, but the tag is Evereve right here. And this is called the Mid-Victorian Raincoat in charcoal, size medium. It is a $278 retail, and they had it marked down to $155. Really cute style. It's hard to kind of show you the collar slash hood. And then the back, it's like nipped in at the waist. And it's brand new. And I think it's made with hemp. Let's get this striped lining. Let's see. But I saw the tag, and like the new tag. And I saw that it was made in the USA. It's not vintage, but when you see made in the USA, you're thinking like, wow, that's gonna be high dollar. And then $278 retail. It is made with something nylon, DWR nylon, whatever that is. And then the lining is hemp and organic cotton. So that striped lining is hemp and organic cotton. Prairie Underground. I'm going to list it for $100. This particular style, like exact style, was not on their website anymore, but a very similar one is still listed for sale today. Sometimes that can be good, sometimes that can be bad, but in this case, I think it's good, like it's still in style. The ASP for new with tags in this brand of raincoat is $126, and it's got a really good sell-through rate. If I say good sell-through rate or great sell-through rate, those to me are where I'm trying to look. If I say fair, poor, shitty, I still pick up that stuff sometimes because I think, oh, this sell-through rate's going to increase when the season comes or something like that. But if I say good or great, I'm happy. I'm a happy person. I do calculate sell-through rate using eBay. It caps out at 100. So this has a 33% sell-through rate. That's like the bare minimum of where I want to be, but I still consider it good. And for $1.97 cost of goods and that kind of ASP, I was certainly willing to try it. Totally different. See if we can do this without him seeing it is this puppet. I'm going to show it to you real quick, okay? Let me put it back because he will get excited. And we had to spend $6,000 to remove a stuffed animal from his stomach one time. Big dog, big dollars surgery. That is a Dakin vintage 1983 Big Bad Wolf hand puppet. And it was just too cute to leave behind. I'm gonna list it for $9.96. No, $14.96. That was, the ASP was $15. Fair sell-through rate. And I love to pick up hand puppets. All right, this next one is a good brand that I found a few times, Wearables by XCVI. I don't think everything sells super fast, but this like slouchy kind of look can do well with them. They have some kind of avant-garde cuts to their skirts and dresses sometimes. Wearables or XCVI. XCVI is the main brand, and then Wearables is like a line within it. I'm going to list these for $23. The ASP was $21, and they had a excellent sell-through rate. Okay, coming up. One of the items that I got when I was brave enough to get up there right when they said shop was this thermal top. But it's Faherty thermal knitwear, size medium. And I determined this is a man's medium because you want it to be fitted. Again, like, how do you know these things? How do you know when it's not on the tag and it's not super obvious? I don't know, but it's made of organic cotton, great material, great brand, and fall winter gear is still selling because people are just now getting snow. They have not had a very good ski season so far in Colorado. Okay, this I'm listing for $30. It's a $98 retail shirt. The ASP is $25, and it's got a good sell-through rate, so I'm going to list it for $30. Here's a pair of jeans that I think somebody threw back. These are Wrangler, and they've got this weird color blocking. It's like a heavy twill canvas, and they don't look like they've really been worn. These are a brush guard, these pants. So you can be walking on your land where there might be tall weeds, brush, whatever, prickly things that you need to walk through. And so you can do that without getting hurt. It's also got, I think, like some suspender buttons in it. Yeah, some suspender buttons. So these Wrangler Pro Gear is the name of the subline jeans with the brush guard. They have almost 100% sell-through rate and a $22 ASP. So low ASP, great sell-through rate. I'm listing them for $30. The way I determine pricing is I will look at the average sell price in eBay, and I try to get close but don't narrow down too much. And then I will look at the average listing price, and I'll usually pick somewhere in between ASP and average listing price. But I'll take a look at what's listed, how many are there in that size, and I'll get toward the middle usually, unless there's like a million of them, and then I'm gonna try to be the cheapest. Does that make sense on pricing? And I wouldn't say it's, an exact science by any means. Okay, here it is. I haven't washed this one yet because it needs to be laid flat to dry, and I don't have time to let things dry. We're leaving in the morning. I love this color, obviously. In fact, if I could have washed it and dried it, I probably would have worn it tonight. But I didn't have the time. It's Talbot's Plus 2X. Beautiful color blue, royal blue. It's got a V-neck and it's got this chevron stripe on it. Dolman sleeve. I would have worn it tonight, but I don't think I'll keep it for myself because I just don't really need sweaters. But again, that could go in a plus size, whatnot show. So I'm thinking, do I want to do men's? Do I want to do plus size? Do I want to do all women's sizes of winter? Do I want to do an early spring show? I'm not sure. I don't know what the hell I want to do. I'm going to list that for $25, and I didn't put down an ASP, but there were some solds on it. I think there were also some listed in that size, so I'm going to list it for $25. Okay, these, not my usual pickup, but these 4 linen cloth napkins, cocktail napkins with butterflies. Just thought they were really cute. And I don't know what it's signed by, but when I looked them up online, I saw Elizabeth Hayes collection, scattered butterfly fabric cocktail napkin set of 4. 6 inches. So that's what I found. I'm gonna list them for $12. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna do it in the middle of the haul. I'm gonna show you the banger. I can't believe I found these. I can't believe they were just sitting there underneath like some suitcases or something, but these are Manolo Blahnik heels. And they do need a good polish. But otherwise, I mean, look at the heels. They still, you know, these things aren't all screwed up. The soles, I don't know why they say F229 on them. F229. Don't know. Piece of tape. I don't know. But the soles are pretty good. And the leather's still pretty good. Now the one flaw that I might ask a cobbler. I don't know a cobbler, but I need to find a cobbler if they can fix it. Is this, you see that thread? And it's split right there in the lining. Or maybe I'll just list them really low. But a really cute peep toe, brown leather. Do you call that camel? I think they're gorgeous and they are so soft, the leather, but it's that one little flaw. What would you do? Would you try to get it fixed? And then with that, you know, maybe I could see how much it would cost to get that fixed and polish them up. I don't want to spend, like I'm thinking $30, but maybe up to $50, but I have a feeling it would cost a lot more than that because that's a special skill that you just don't see much anymore. So I lucked out on those. I'm going to list them for $150. I know, right? Manolo, where are they? Yeah, I'm going to list them for $150. Comps, I mean, are kind of scattered, but the ASP for Manolo Blahnik leather heels, I don't remember if it was the peep toe or not. I don't think so. It was $138, and the sell-through rate's low at 13%. So they may take a while. Okay, this next item was the other thing. In addition to that Faherty, I grabbed right away when I braved the new bins. And it's Vuori. These were sitting right on top. And I saw that tag and grabbed them. They don't look like they've ever been worn. They've been washed because I just washed them. They are women's and they're size medium. And they're this gray cargo style straight leg ripstop pant. They don't have these online anymore or anything super similar, but they are called the Rise the Shine pants. And I'm going to list them for $35. The ASP was $26 and the sell-through rate was really good at 38%. I think that's really good. This next one, definitely a lower dollar item and I picked it up for style. Let me see if I can tie this so it'll be a little easier to show you what it is. It's a crop tie front. It's Wild Fable, Target brand. Crop wide front, velvet, burnout, bell sleeve, lots and lots of style keywords. It's a size large and it's in this dark teal. So I'm thinking dark fairy, whimsy goth, velvet burnout floral. It's really cute. It's not going to get much. This might be a good style pick to put on a show. And with that velvet, I would still consider it a fall winter item. Now I'm just going to refer it to as that show. I'm talking about whatnot. I don't know what show. Yeah, so I am going to list it for $15. Or maybe I'll try to sell it on whatnot. $15, but it was a good style pickup. And it lowered my cost of goods because some of this other stuff I had is heavy. Craftsman suspenders. Okay, so I heard once upon a time to look up suspenders when you find them because they can be good. And these looked heavy duty. Craftsman I knew was, a tool brand. These aren't like the highest dollar ones. There are definitely some suspenders that go for higher, but they will sell and they were in great condition. They will sell and they were in great condition. That's also kind of a theme of the bins for me. $9.96, $10. Get those out the door. There are a lot of them in the black. If you can find them in other patterns, camo or stripe or different colorways, they'll probably be a better pickup. Okay, this one I found I think I just lucked out. Now it is missing a drawstring in the hoodie, but that has never stopped me from being able to sell a hoodie. Because who ties things in the drawstrings? Like who uses that? I don't know, but not enough people to care, I think, because people either lose them or pull them out. Packed, size medium. Packed is the reason this was a good pickup. It is just a black zip-up hoodie. It's 100% organic cotton. Machine wash, tumble dry, never give up. I love that. And yeah, I've washed and dried this. Little women's. It's not for little women, it's for size medium women. And it's a 100% organic cotton hoodie. Oh my gosh. I've got a pile over here. I'm trying not to knock over. I'm gonna list the hoodie, it's $88 retail. I'm gonna list it for $25. The ASP is $20 and the sell-through rate is good. Hi, baby. Getting hungry. I gotta go get a snack. Well, let's finish this haul first. This one I did pick up because it is new with tags and because of the style, but the brand Michael by Michael Kors, it's not always gonna be a big seller online. $2.75 retail, but you can get a lot of Michael Kors at places like TJ Maxx. This has a liner in it because it has eyelet detail all over. Can you see that? It is a fully eyelet dress, shirt dress. I guess it's got like a mandarin collar here. Long sleeve shirt dress with the ruffle, poofy skirt. It's really cute. And I think, is whimsy goth prep? Is preppy goth style yet? Dark fairy prep? I don't know. I just think it's really cute. It would have dog hair all over it if it were mine, so I won't be wearing this. And I need to defer it greatly. Since it's new, it's tagged, I didn't wash it. Oh, I'm gonna list it for $50. That might be a stretch on that, but with the style elements, I'm hoping that'll help me out. Because the ASP for a Michael Kors shirt dress new with tags is $31. It's terrible sell-through rate. I'm gonna list it for $50 and see if this style pulls it through. Another good pair of pants for spring, or still if you like to wear taller boots or ankle boots in the winter with crop pants. This is a really beautiful dark forest green. It's Anthropologie ETT TWA. I don't know that brand. This is a size small, really pretty forest green. And they are called the Malia wide leg pants. I'm gonna list them for $30. I didn't write down the ASP, sorry. This next, I'm gonna sell these as a lot. So when I was figuring cost of goods, I was like, this is one item, it's 2 bras. But tell me, have you ever seen anyone put stitches in their bra so that the padding, you know, those little removable pads don't come out? This person tacked 3 little stitches on each cup, and they look great, but it kind of causes it to pucker a bit. And then on the inside, it's not as big. I'm gonna try to pull one out, like to snip one out when I get home, and see how it does. And if it does fine, then I'll snip them all out, because I don't know if that would be a deterrent to selling them. This is Honey Love, the brand of bra is Honey Love. This is the crossover bra in a size large, which fits allegedly a 38BC. I usually find the crossover bra is not the one I find a lot. Crossover is this one. I can't remember what the other one is called. Anyhow, I'm gonna sell them as a lot of 2, and I'm gonna list them for $50. If I can get those little stitches out, I might even increase the cost, because they're in that beige color that I think is popular as well. The ASP for a single bra like this is $21, and it's got a good sell-through rate. Almost to the bottom. I just have a few more items. Oh, I looked and looked and looked at these pants so many times, and here I am finding the flaw. The fatal flaw, or maybe not. Maybe it just needs to be cleaned. It's got a spot on it. I thought it was a hole, but it's got a spot. Okay, so I don't know on these, but this is a really beautiful color, orangey red. It's an Athleta size 2, and it's a jumpsuit. Very lightweight and flowy. The bottoms have like a little bit of fraying. And I was thinking, did somebody cut these? No. I looked at so many pictures online to see if that's the way the hem looked on the ones online, like an unfinished kind of. And as far as I could tell, that's right. So now I got to try to get that stain out. I didn't throw these in the washer because it was like a hand wash situation. Let's see, what did I put down before I knew it was potentially flawed like that? This is the Savannah jumpsuit, and I am going to list for $25. I might lower that to $20 if that is indeed a stain, or worse, a hole. The ASP was only $23 anyway, and the sell-through rate's not so great. So I shouldn't have picked that one up. You know, in the end, shouldn't have picked that one up. This next one is not a fabulous brand either. Goodfellow. Where is that sold? Is that like at Walmart or Kohl's or Costco or something? But I love the style of this shirt. It's a men's size large, Southwest print, and it's like a flannel. It's got a texture to it. So I thought this would sell well on Whatnot. And if not on Whatnot, online. I'm gonna list it just for $17 online. The ASP was actually $21 with a good sell-through rate, a really good sell-through rate, but there are a lot listed in that size, I guess, which made me do the listing price lower than the ASP. I don't do that very often, but if the average listing price is lower than the average sold price, then I will go lower. Okay, I have 2 more items in here, and then I need to check. There might be some in the dryer that I need to go pull. This one I debated getting to. It's not a vintage Quicksilver. It's a modern, but Quicksilver being what, either a skater or a surfer brand. And I didn't think this had ever been worn or washed, but I have now washed it. It's a really pretty blue. It is a men's hoodie, and it's a size large. And I'm gonna list it for $25. It had a $21 ASP and a really good sell-through rate, surprisingly. Now, I don't know if there was like a special print that was bringing up that ASP and sell-through rate, because I didn't dig that much, but it's possible. And this last item is an Athleta skirt. It's called the Fairway skirt. I'm pretty sure somebody threw this back too. It just seemed like it, you know, when it's right on top. And it's a size large Fairway golf skirt, 16-inch. I'm like, you know what? It doesn't have the greatest ASP right now. That's gonna sell. The ASP is $21. Sell-through rate is what is lower right now. I'm gonna list it for $25. It's in excellent condition. Okay, let me do a quick scan to see if there's anything else. All right, this is a Starbucks Christmas mug from 2020. I'm keeping it for myself most likely, but I might get $10 for it eventually. And another out of season item. This is super wrinkled. This is how it came out of the dryer. No, you cannot have my cheese. And so I need to steam it. But it's a men's Vineyard Vine size extra large, slim fit Murray shirt, 100% linen. I loved the bright colorway. It is a casual button up. I'm not gonna even bother trying to fold it nicely because it's just a wrinkled mess. I'm gonna list it for $20. It is out of season. And right now the ASP is like $5. Maybe I shouldn't have picked it up. Okay, so I saw this, and I actually saw this top first, and I was gonna get it. It's a Vera Bradley. It's like, oh, it's a little Henley. Well, it's actually a Henley top for a pajama set. And the pajamas were right there. So isn't that nice when they're both pieces are together? Little jogger pajama, size small, women's purple pajama set. $85 retail. The ASP is only $15, but the sell-through rate was pretty good. I'm gonna list it for $30. I don't remember why, but there's a reason for my madness. Excuse me, I'm just hungry. Okay, this is a Carhartt Force Relaxed Fit pocket tee. This was also in the dryer. It's a size extra large. Just a basic Carhartt like this isn't gonna get you much, but I'm gonna list it for $20. The ASP was $15. Low sell-through rate. Beautiful color though. Light teal. Trying to find a Carhartt shirt without a stain on it that's a tough thing to do. Okay, so that's all the items. That's everything from my second day of thrifting, where I did buy more than I did the first day I went to the bins. I will record that one as well. Don't know why I'm doing them out of order, but doesn't really matter, does it? So that's everything. And I felt like I got better stuff this day than the other time. So you guys are going to help me and tell me whether which one you think was better. Otherwise, I'll be home tomorrow and I'll be shipping on Saturday. So there'll be another Ship With Me video coming up soon, but I'm going to try to get this online while I'm on the road. Bye guys, and just keep listing.